On, everybody? It's your boy Mr. B here. Yeah, week 2 of me coming back after my brief being away hospital last week. I got home, managed to enjoy the week. Had some appointments to go to, of course. Got home, had to stream and do my thing. Got to watch UFC 294, man. Um, yeah, it was eventful. Got to watch football, and do all that other stuff. But boy, oh boy, it was interesting. We got to do the stream. I had to stream with Ted Hicks, a late night parent, Tony D, Brian TX Cattle Skull. We did the stream with Carmen and her 2 friends, Andrea and Cynthia. Did the collab stream. Oh yeah, forgetting Rick Costa there. We did that. The All About the Joy stream. You can check that on YouTube. Yeah, man, it was very eventful. But boy oh boy. Coming in here today to talk about UFC 294, the outcome of it all, review, pretty much reviewing it. We're gonna talk about this week's events. An event that's tonight in PowerSlap. Was it PowerSlap 5? I think it is now. Was it PowerSlap 4 or PowerSlap 5? That'll be taking place tonight. The super heavyweight title, and there's like a bunch of other titles. I think the light heavyweight title, another weight class titles on the line, some shit like that. I forget, but I watch it because it's a degenerate. It's degeneracy, and seeing people get knocked out. Plus, I used to watch the other slap events, so slap fight and some of the other stuff before that. I talked about it previously about Hot 97 here in the Bronx and how we had Smack Fest where people were getting paid to slap each other senseless. You get tickets. It's like Summer Jam and shit. Yeah, plus PowerSlap got Charlie Arnold, Charlie Caruso of WWE is on ESPN, and she's fine. So she does the backstage interview stuff and all that. So that's a bonus to watching people slap themselves silly. Other than that, let's really get into it. Talk about all the news stuff. Actually, gotta get ahead. The main event, I mentioned it here. The main event of UFC 295 has been. It's gone. It's freaking gone, man. Overnight, a lot. It hit more today. John Jones is out of UFC 295, the main event. And in him training for Stipe Miocic, he pulled and totally detached his pectoral muscle. Horrible injury. Completely tore it off. So he's out, which meaning Stipe's trained for John and only John. And he refuses to take an interim title fight. He wants to fight only John. So he has stepped aside. The UFC said, fine then. We are going to move. And because of this, we now have Tom Aspinall versus Sergey Pavlovich as the interim heavyweight title fight, which will be headlining the card now. Which, no offense, good fight, But motherfuckers paid an arm and a leg for freaking New York tickets. You paid an arm and a leg for New York tickets. You trying to go to watch this live in MSG, the Mecca of fighting. One of the Meccas of fighting. Top 3. 5 to 6 figures for seats. Depending on where you're sitting at in the front, whether you're in the front row, first couple rows, or you're like in the front to mid section, you paid pretty good good money. Good money for those tickets. I said pretty good money. A pretty good amount of money for those tickets. To lose John and Stipe, to have Tom Aspinall and Sergey Pavlovich. That's painful. That's painful. As I mentioned, you now have number 2 versus number 4, and Sergey Pavlovich being number 2 and Tom Aspinall being number 4, facing each other for the interim title. I'm be honest, as I mentioned before, it's a hit. It's a hit. It's a fucking hit. It's a good matchup, but it's just a hit to the card. That's what it is. You kind of got to look at it and say, shit. Which I think still makes the we still have the now this is gonna be, it's a headline. Jiri Prochazka and Alex Pereira will now be the main event. So it's odd. It stings. That's the hit. We'll wait and see what else happens, what becomes of the rest of the card. But that's what happened. Still kind of like, what the hell? But that happened. That was our news. So John will be out for 8 months, and we'll see from then what happens. Whether John gonna fight whoever and then be gone. Will John just be gone? We'll see. But that's what happened. Also, in the news, because I always say I'm going to bring about news. I bring about news once in a blue. But the UFC cut some fighters, man. They cut some fighters. Kind of got hurt. But a lot of these fighters kind of deserved to be released. First of all, we had JP Buys. JP Buys came in, won the Contender Series a little while back there in 2020. Came in, hasn't won a fight since. The man went 0-4. Moved up a weight class and still lost. Got finished in about 3 of those fights. Psh. Come on, man. Montel, he went all 3 rounds, but Bruno Silva knocked him out. Cody Durden put him away, and Marcus McGee knocked him out. Man, it's bad. 4 losses, finished in 3 of those fights. Give you credit because you took a beating against Montel Jackson, but goddamn, man. Yeah, you have to go, buddy. So JP Buys, he's still young, 27. He got time to improve. Clear your mind. Get things sorted out, bro. I know everybody was hyping him when he was coming in. I know that, his ex, Tyann Velismas, she was a baddie. She gave birth. I don't know if that's Roman's kid, but when she come back, she's still gonna be in the organization. Jake Collier, man. Jake Collier, man, the prototype, the man who was a light heavyweight, then just overnight, don't know how, became a big old heavyweight. But with the 5-9 record in the UFC, overall 13-10, damn, 35. That's it, man. UFC let him go. Yeah, he was a 2-2 start at middleweight. Collier went to light heavyweight, went 1-1. Then he was out for 3 years and became a heavyweight. He beat John Vellante and Chase Sherman, but then had 5 losses in the mix. And that one loss to Andre Arlovski didn't help either. Even though a lot of people thought he won that fight, I kind of thought he won that fight too. But they let him go. Carl Dean, that sucks. Carl Dean only had 2 fights and they cut him. God dang, man. Waste no time in the lightweight division. But the lightweight division is stacked, so you can afford to just be like, hey, see you later. Unless if you're not a top guy, yeah, they're gonna let you go, man. And Dean he only had 2 fights. He lost his two fights, 17-7, 33. He still got a career, man. No hard. I mean, he lost to Selecki, his debut. Short notice. Selecki a damn good jiu-jitsu guy. But he lost to Alex Munoz. Moving up, so Andre Fiallo. Everybody had hype on Fiallo, man, because Fiallo was knocking cats out. But damn, one-dimensional. Damn near one-dimensional. But still, he's young too. 29 years old, 16-8 record. The UFC record is 2-5 though, which kind of sucks. Nah, it sucks for the UFC record 2-5. That's why you got cut, man. They beat Baeza and Van Camp. And look at that. Baeza's been an afterthought, man. Baeza was hot coming off the Contender Series. That man's an afterthought. And Cameron Van Camp, But yeah, man, Tim Means knocked this dude out. Jake Matthews did. I forgot who else did. Damn, but Fiallo, man. Oh yeah, didn't Fiallo lose to Buckley? Yeah. Buckley did him dirty. He got AJ Fletcher. Fletcher got picked up on the Contender Series. But this man refuses to move down weight. That's the problem. If this motherfucker would move down to lightweight, he would be a machine. But he's staying at welterweight. That's what he needs to do. 26 years old, 10-3 with the 1-3 record. He's a small guy, man. He's a small guy for welterweight. If he could cut to lightweight, I'm telling you. Because he fought Semmelsberger, and Semmelsberger was a whole skyscraper. And Lusa. Well, Lusa, respectively, was bigger. But just bigger in size. Just the build. Semmelsberger's like a damn skyscraper compared to him. Garimbo was as well. But he beat Garimbo. Then Brian Battle, after that, 1-3, man. I hope he rebuilds himself. They cut Hannah Goldie. I've been waiting for this one for a little bit. Not gonna lie. Hannah good, but Hannah's slow, man. Hannah got too much goddamn muscle on her. That's the problem. From a promotional debut, see. Yeah, she beat Whitmire by armbar. Molly McCann knocked her out. Then she lost to Mizuki Inoue. She lost to fucking. Oh shit. Then she lose to Miranda Granger too, and then she lost to somebody else as well. God damn. Yeah, Hannah Goldie hot. She got a crazy build though. She fine, but she too one dimensional, man. That Taekwondo, she don't move fast. I tell you, she's Tisha Torres without no development. That's what it is. It's Tisha Torres with no real development. See, Tisha Torres got speed. She got the build. She got speed. She got power. She got technique. Goldie don't really got all those things wrapped up in the bag, man. So it's like, and Tisha out. Tisha got a baby. Tisha come back, and Tisha pick up like another. And Tisha pick up a win like she never left. Shit crazy. We got Camwella Kirk. I miss this guy, man. Camwella only 1-2 in his 3 fights, but he ain't fight often. That was the problem. He beat Maricani. Then he lost against Damon Jackson and Esteban Rubovics. Respectively, Rubovics is pretty good. And Damon Jackson, he got out grappled. But he don't fight a lot, man. Camwella was fighting between lightweight and featherweight. Good build, but Tucker Lutz 1-3. That was bound to happen. This is another dude who's good with no development, Tucker Lutz. Because he don't know whether he want to strike or he want to wrestle. Then he want to wrestle, but he don't know how to anti-wrestle. This shit is just horrible. It's just horrible. I can't even believe he beat Kevin Aguilar, man. Bagdasarian did him dirty with the striking and the defense. Daniel Pineda did him dirty with the grappling and the striking. Sabatini just did him dirty with grappling altogether. And this motherfucker can wrestle. Just don't understand it. Then he got the whole giant upper body, but chicken legs. I'm telling you, he built like my friend Remy's dad. Got the tip drill legs. Look, when he walk, it look like he tip drilling. That shit is crazy. Yo, I'm telling you. Fucking guy is weird, man. But I hope he does good. Jennifer Maya, man. Damn. Bellator gonna pick up if Bellator ain't Quinn, Bellator gonna pick up Jennifer Maya. Watch. They'll pick her up or fucking the PFL probably. If they do the 125 in the States, they'll pick her up. But if not, then nah. She'll probably more than likely go to retirement. Jennifer Maya, another one who ended up in the cutting block. 21-10-1. UFC record 6-6. Damn, former Invicta flyweight champion. But yeah, man, she lost to Viviane Araujo last fight out. Before that, she beat Courtney Kate. Was it? Yeah, Casey O'Neill. Yeah, she's got some good wins, some tough losses. But yeah, man. Yeah, she beat Alexis Davis, Maxine Modafferi. She beat Joanne Wood. Yeah, the armbar, Jessica I, Marina Moroz. Yeah, man. Just not re-signed. John McDessie, man, 38. This was gonna be 38 years old, man, 18-9. UFC record 11-9. So that means he was 7-0 when he got signed by the UFC, and his 9 losses came in the organization. But he's been fighting everybody, man. 18-9. He's fought some dudes, man. Yeah, he fought Ross Pearson. He fought Jamie Malarkey last out. But yeah, man, he fought Mando Venata, Cowboy Cerrone, a bunch of random guys, man. But they always match them up with the crazy ass strikers. Some people who could grapple, but they give you fist fights, man. Shane Young, I'm glad he's released. Oh my God, Shane Young. I've said it all the time. Y'all have heard me. Shane Young, I was just hoping they were gonna release this motherfucker, and I'm glad they did. Because there's some other young cat who could get this spot. And I know they was doing Shane Young a favor because Volkanovski and Adesanya are signed to the organization. But hell nah, man. This man is 30 years old. Record is 13-8, and your UFC record is 2-5. 2-5. 4 straight losses and a weight miss, bro. Come on, man. Rolando D and Austin Arnett. Both of those guys are not even in the UFC no more. Then Ludovic Klein knocked you out. Morales beat you up. Builder beat you up. And Gabriel Miranda submitted you, bro. After you drop weight, and you got submitted in under a minute. Man, in a little over a minute. Bro, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Because I don't know how you in a gym like that. You got beast and you show no development, no real improvement. That motherfucker showing no improvement. Talking about my haka dance, war stance. Mahaya! Just to get knocked out by Ludovic Klein. The fuck, man? But yo, that happened. So, let's get into what happened last weekend. So last weekend, UFC 294 took place. Yeah, I'm sorry if I got into that whole upset about this shit, but it ticked me off, man. It ticked me off. UFC 294 took place. If you were on OK Live, you was able to watch that with your boy, Mr. B, on OK Live. If you didn't get to watch, it was there. I was out here. It was fun. We had a good time there. It was an early card. Prelim started in the morning. Main card started in the afternoon. A lot of craziness took place. But yeah, man. Let's get into it. I'm gonna describe this a little bit. So let's go from the prelims, the start of the prelims, all the way to the main event. So we open up the card with Sharabutin Magomedov making his debut. The dude was 11-0, kickboxer, master of sport, kickboxing, Muay Thai, facing Bruno Silva. Magomedov was blind in one eye. He has no sight in his right side, which made this fight very interesting because he had no sight in his right eye. Bruno Silva came out fighting southpaw instead of orthodox because I mentioned during last stream, Bruno has the power right hand. He went southpaw. So he used the disadvantages of Shara over here to try to game plan, which is very tactical. I respect it. Try to bomb with the big left hand. Didn't work because Shara was kicking. That boy Shara Boone could kick. Oh my God. This mother could kick. He was kicking all time. He kicked the legs. He kicked the body. He had no tells on his head kicks. I'm like, bro, what? He threw some nasty kicks. He threw kicks throughout the whole fight. Even when he fell, he eventually got taken down. I think like the third round. Yeah, end of the second round, third round. Bruno Silva managed to get the takedowns. He had got him down, but then Shara even used some capoeira type kick. Made contact. Like, where this guy kicking from? Dude. Bruno managed to start landing some good shots, but it was a little too late. I think he was a little too tentative. He did get the takedown, but he didn't do nothing much with the takedown. He got the takedown. He kept him pinned. Shara Boone was attacking from his back. Do some nasty elbows, some good stuff. Eventually, Shara Boone Magomedov won. Unanimous decision. I'm not mad at that. Bruno could have done a little bit more, but Shara did good. However, we're going to look at that. Left himself a little open for takedowns. And he's a Russian. That's not pretty cool. But we'll see what improvements he brings in his next fight. The second fight on this card was Jinyu Fry versus Victoria Dudakova. Dudakova did miss weight by a little bit over half a pound. Also, Dudakova was one of the people who in the post-fight presser talked about how she caught a staph infection. Like, her booty was bleeding. Like, yo, she had bloody butt cheeks. I'm dead serious. She had bloody butt cheeks because of the staph infection. Yeah, her butt was bleeding. She was literally talking about this. And she competed with staph. Hello. She was one of 2 or 3 people who had staph on this card. That's sick. Okay? That is sick. And I don't mean sick in a good way. Sick in a bad way. She had staph, but she did pretty well for herself in this fight. I liked her striking. We didn't see enough of her striking. Her striking was pretty on par, man. Nice kicks, good punch combinations. She mixed it up with the takedown attempts. Fry did have a good second round. Yeah, she did have a good second round. She had a takedown of her own. She managed to get a takedown. Use that. Use some good top pressure. But she didn't capitalize on it in the third round and got overwhelmed by Dudakova again. Dudakova did enough in mixing up the game. And Jinyu Fry, man, she let another fight go. She let the advantage go. We see Fry in some of these fights. She manages to come in the second round, do really well in the second round, and then just give it up in the third. I don't know what the hell's wrong with the lady, man. 38 years old. You can't be doing shit like that. You got experience in the game. You can't do that. And Victoria managed to look good. The young lady, man, was 7-0. Now she's 8-0. Fry moves to 11-10. We had Muhammad Naimon versus Nathaniel Wood at featherweight, and this fight, there was a lot of dirty shit going on in this fight. And these refs, man, fuck these refs. F that doctor. Yo. Muhammad Naimov had about 2 or 3 low kicks land on Nathaniel Wood to the groin. This man did not have a point deduction. This man grabbed the fence. He grabbed the inside of Nathaniel Wood's glove, and they did not call a thing throughout this fight. Deduct all that stuff. Naimov, though, did pretty well for himself in getting takedowns on Nathaniel Wood. Took advantage of that, finding out Nathaniel Wood's takedown defense wasn't all that solid. He did get takedowns. Wood did get takedowns. They both landed some really good shots in the mix. I think Nathaniel got a little frustrated from the kicks, though. A lot of those, calls not being called. Had they been called, then Nathaniel Wood would have probably won because of the point deductions. But Naimov did good on the wrestling aspects. And that's because Nathaniel Wood was lining his ass up on the feet at certain points. But Naimov did get the takedowns, did work. But yeah, did not like the cheating. Did not like the cheating being called. That kind of sucked. But Naimov got the W there. Shocker W in his next one. Mike Breeden fought Anshul Jubilee, who won the road to the UFC. And Jubilee won the first 2 rounds of this fight, then proceeded to get big brothered by Mike Breeden. Mike Breeden went from getting pieced up and beaten up through this fight to turning into Latin American fucking Southern DMX, started growling, started barking, and proceeded to put a beating on this man, Anshul Jubilee. Jubilee caved to the pressure of not being able to put the man away, of trying to put everything into his game, and this man not backing down. And Mike Breeden, son Anshul Jubilee, knocks him out with the mean right hook. 3rd round KO. Mike Breeden, I'm going to clap it up for you, bro, because I thought you was definitely going to get the hell out of here. I thought Jubilee was going to come in and finish you within the first 2 rounds, and that was going to be it. Not for him to cave under the pressure in the 3rd, and then for you to take over and knock him out. Nah, I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. And you put a damper on my parlay, man. You really did. But I give you all the credit in the world for that performance. Definitely. Sadiq Dumas fought Abu Azatar. Sadiq, you did a spectacular job on the Contender Series. You fought Josh Fremd. You cried and complained about Josh Fremd wrestling you and using jiu-jitsu. And since then, that's all you've been doing, using wrestling and jiu-jitsu. You don't throw enough strikes. You take people down. You hold them in position. That's your thing. And you did that in your last 2-3 fights. You did that against freaking what's our guy's name, man? Out of Factory X. Bless you. What's this dude's name, man? Cody Brundage. You did that against Brundage. And you did that against Abu. Abu was landing some nasty-ass shots on you in the stand-up. You took him down. All credit in the world. You took him down. And you laid on him. You wrestled him a little bit. You put him in position to land some strikes on the ground. Ground strikes. That was it. Dumas beats Azatar. Azatar hasn't been here in like 2 years. This man was beating up Cedric's on the feet. Cedric got the takedowns. That's it. You let Mike Breeden do better than you, Cedric. What the hell, man? This was crazy. Victor Henry fought Javid Basharat. This was one of the fights that I was hyped about on this card. Ends in a no contest. So let's get into it. These guys were fighting. Good back and forth. Victor Henry moving around, getting some good speed, landing some good strikes. Basharat getting the reads, throwing some good strikes, getting some good takedowns. He got some really good takedowns on Victor Henry. But Victor Henry was using some speed and defending some stuff. Eventually, somewhere in the second round here, he got kicked. Took a low kick. This low kick was mean. Low kick hit this man, Victor Henry, so bad. Victor got kicked, dropped to his knees, and face planted on the mat. Doctor came in. This man is high-pitched talking about his nuts. The doctor came in and said, you did not get kicked in the groin. Bruh. I ain't never seen no man get kicked like that and face plant on the mat for nothing. Unless he got head kicked. What in the world was that? This dude got... It was so bad. Josh Barnett, who's in the corner, the coach of Victor Henry, had to carry this man, help carry this man to the back. And the doctor was trying to lie. They had to do an ultrasound of some sort on this man to make sure his baby makers were okay. That's crazy. And they try to say, yo, he was fine? Bruh. This man was just swollen in horrendous pain. And then Javid Basharat tried to say on social media that Victor Henry was lying. Yo, Basharat's a whole dummy, man. If there's ever a way for you to alienate people, it had to be that way. You had to do it. When people was on your side and you already had a fan base, you had to go and say that. After this man went backstage, got all these things done, had to get all this stuff checked out, you gonna think he's lying? This man's groin is swollen. This man was speaking in a high pitch. Come on, man. Y'all wild, yo. Next fight. Trevor Peek, man. Alabama. Let's go. Fought Muhammad Yahya. Yahya was the lightweight champion in Brave. Trevor Peek. You know, Trevor Peek lost to who was it? Chepe Mariscal last fight out. Came back for this one. We wanted to see what improvements he had. Boy, oh boy. That man, Trevor Peek, showed up. Came through, said, yo, buddy, I'm going to fight smart. He fought crazy while fighting smart at the same time. Threw all the crazy strikes that he normally throws, was trying to put this man Yahya away, but mixed it up with some good cage control, good clinches against the cage, and takedowns. Can't argue with it. He fought a very good fight and took Yahya off his game. Yahya got to the point where he wasn't even trying to throw like confident strikes. Like he was worried about being taken down or even just being clinched up by Peek. Peek did pretty good for himself. Yahya did land some good strikes though, I ain't gonna lie. But Peek did very well for himself. Showed really good improvements. I liked it. Peek won by unanimous decision. He goes up to 9-1. Yahya was 12-3. Now he's 12-4. Muhammad Mokaev versus Tim Elliott. Two guys in the top of the flyweight division. Boy, oh boy, this one was fun too. Tim Elliott scrambles in wrestling, where Muhammad Mokaev scrambles. That was some good wrestling. There was some good striking in between. Tim Elliott trying to attack with the sneaky submissions, but Mokaev being able to escape them was pretty damn good. The striking on the feet, because Tim Elliott challenged this man on the feet, which was crazy. But eventually, Muhammad Mokaev got the third round submission, arm triangle, after escaping a crazy, crazy looking triangle choke, where Mokaev literally picked up Elliott and slammed him Yo, crazy fight. But props to Makayev. He came through. I thought Tim Elliott was going to take this one. Elliott was my underdog pick on this one here. And Makayev really showed up, yo. So big props to him. Oh, yeah, if you really want to know I'll tell you after. But, yeah. Said Magomedov showed up on the main card. He made easy work of Muin Gafurov in his bantamweight fight. Gafurov went for a takedown. Magomedov came in through with the ninja, with was it a ninja choke? Ninja modified front guillotine, tight guillotine choke. Actually put Gafurov tapped and then was unconscious and then woke up. But Saeed got that done in a little over a minute. Big props to Saeed. That's my dude. Dagestani stand up. You know, he repped that gang with Khabib them. Because he actually trained with Khabib them for real. Not just by the Magomedov name, but he actually trained with the team. The Daggy fighters, yeah. Ikram Aliskerov made easy work of Warley Alves. God, I felt bad for Alves. I know Alves want to be a warrior, take the fight on short notice. He moved up the weight. This was not the fight for Warley Alves. Aliskerov and them were throwing, exchanging some good strikes. And then this man caught Alves and then tore through Alves. Nasty flying knee. A salvo of punches. This man, Alves, was getting lit the F up. God damn, Alves dropped, and this dude was going to keep tearing through him. The ref came and said, nah, no more. That was it. First round TKO, man. 15-1 now for the man Aliskerov. Alves is 14-7. Then we had this stupid shit, Magomed Ankalaev, Johnny Walker. This was a good fight. Walker was landing some good kicks. Messed up. Ankalaev really couldn't get away from the leg kicks of Johnny Walker, which was weird. Actually, no, it wasn't weird because Johnny Walker's a long motherfucker. He got range. He had better range than Ankalaev. Really putting a lot of leg kicks on Ankalaev. Ankalaev didn't know how to deal with it. Eventually, once Ankalaev got to close distance, though, the idiot went and threw some knees. Johnny Walker was on his knees. Ankalaev throws a knee to the head of a downed opponent. No contest. Ankalaev is a damn idiot. This is why people don't put faith in Ankalaev. I don't know what else to tell you. Man Ankalaev, y'all. What the fuck? Hamzat Chimaev, Kamaru Usman was the co-main event. This fight was actually bad. Even though the first round kind of looked like what everybody expected. Usman was moving up. Okay, let's say it. This is a middleweight fight. They said the winner was going to fight for the middleweight title. Kamaru Usman moved up a weight class. Short notice. Everybody was worried about Usman's knees. Usman's knee was fine. And we learned that after the first round. Actually, during the first round and throughout the rest of the fight. Hamzat Chimaev had a typical Hamzat Chimaev round in the first round where he managed to get up on Usman, take him down, control the back, get hooks in, had a lot of back control, damn near 10-8 round. Damn near 10-8 round. Damn 10-8 round. Not damn near, damn it, 10-8 round. It was very crazy, man. He took his back, was hitting him. Usman actually got up with Hamza on his back, which was crazy. But the second round, Usman's out here defending the takedown and striking with Chimaev and landing better than Hamzat? What? Yo, it was very crazy. I'm like, he landed some good strikes on this dude. Yeah, let's check this out because I want to make sure I'm not fucking around. Yeah. Yeah, look at that shit. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up for y'all real quick. Just in case anybody wants to see. I don't want to bullshit y'all. Let's blow it up. Yeah, okay. There you go. So I'm gonna show it with y'all. So as you can see here, I'm showing it to the guys on YouTube, so folks on OK Live can't really see it. But when we're looking at the significant strikes, it's 36 of 66 for Kamaru Usman and 38 of 70 for Hamza Chimaev. The total strikes, Usman landed 58 of 92. Hamza Chimaev landed 107 of 143. And total strikes, 107 of 143. But the significant strikes is a mere 38 of 70. That is an interesting thing. Because when you look and you see the significant strike count, round 1, 3 of 3 for Kamaru, 16 of 17 for Hamzat. That's where Hamzat took the back, had a lot of that control. But look at round 2, 11 of 18 to Hamzat's 9 of 20. Then you look at round 3, 22 of 45 for Usman compared to the 13 of 33 for Hamzat. Usman was landing strikes. And it just looks and shows that, like, yo, Hamzat may be good. But if you force Hamzat's hand, especially in this stand-up department, you got a shot at really demolishing this man. You can embarrass this man. You can hurt this man. You could put this man away. Well, we seen it with Gilbert Burns, but with Usman didn't quite get rocked by a shot. Usman was there. And it took Hamzat's wrestling in that third round to lock up that win. He had to get the 2 takedowns, and they weren't even like some like, yo, I'm out here, I'm guaranteed these takedowns. These were these desperation takedown trips. Sweep the leg while going for the double type takedown, man. I'm like, Hamzat won, but damn. It shouldn't have not looked like this. But Usman's just showing, yo, he still got fight, man. He still got fight, but big props. Big props. Hamzat won by the decision, majority decision, but Usman did his thing. I wish we could have said the same for Volk, man. Islam Makhachev, Alexander Volkanovski. The guys fighting again for number 1 and number 2 pound for pound until, John Jones fights again. But this fight ended in 1 round. I really wish Volk didn't take this fight on short notice. Because that was the one thing. Volk is good, but Volk taking this fight on short notice, this was a very this was risky as hell. And shit, man. Ah, boy. He went out there to fight. He was trying to fight. But he talked about it during the some interviews. I don't know if you guys managed to hear the interviews. He was talking to himself. He was questioning his own, you know what I mean? Why he ain't pulled the trigger, why he ain't trying to throw these punches. He wasn't trying to throw strikes the way he normally does, and that's what happens when you're in short notice. You fighting with an unsure level of confidence. Because you're going in there and you're like, well, if I'm training fully, it's just a matter of can I execute? Going in here now you're questioning, do I can execute, but this guy trained for a whole camp against somebody else. He had the whole time to train. I had to cut weight in short notice. I had to try to fit in some training in short notice. This guy had the whole camp. He cutting weight fine. He training. And they prepped for me. Whether it was for me or not, they altered it for him. Because Islam already fought him already. So he going to know what he need to do from what he didn't need to do. And alter it from the game plan they had to face Charles. Because Charles want to play the ground game. No, I got more confidence because I'm going to wrestle this guy. This guy's ground game is not really there. I don't got to worry about it. He can strike, but I've proven I can strike. He can anti-wrestle. We just got to put more wrestling on him. And if not, we're going to put the striking on him. And that's what happened. Volk did defend takedowns pretty well. The striking came out. And then we seen that head kick. You know what I mean? God damn, we seen that head kick come out of nowhere, man. I did not expect that. In a little over 3 minutes, this man got a head kicked and then proceeded to get drummed on. Damn, man. This was bad. And all credit in the world to Volkanovski because it's Alexander Volkanovski. But, damn. Sometimes you try your luck, man. You're the best in the division. You're one of the best to do it. But some dudes, you just don't walk into there. And I know you're doing a favor for the UFC. You're going to get, you know what I mean? You get a nice little paycheck. You get that level of respect. You did the UFC a favor. They probably do you a favor. But damn, man. Look at that. Total strikes, 39 of 46 to Volk's total strikes of 11 of 8. The significant strikes, 24 of 29 compared to Volkanovski's 4 of 6. 4 of 6. What? Come on, man. That shit is wild, man. Shit is wild. Fucking head kick. The head kick. And my man's Volk wasn't even prepared for it. Volk was not prepared for it. He just got caught. Boom. And it's crazy because he kind of blocked it, but Makhachev managed to throw it over the damn guard and just catch that man in the side of the head. Boom. And then just follow up with unanswered punches. Put him away, man. It's the first time Volk got put away. Volk's lost 3 times. This is the first time in his career he got put away. He got finished. Fuck, man. But we'll see what he does. I know he went home. They had a nice little celebration for him. Make sure to keep his spirits up. He'll chill, be with family, and prep on to see what's next, man. If you're going to fight Topuria next or you're going to sit a little bit longer and see what happens. But I think with the loss like that, don't rush till January, man. Get your facets together. Maximize on your training. Take that fight in March, boy. Don't fight in January. Take that fight in March. See where you need to level up at. Take that fight in March. That's the problem. Him and Izzy were constantly active. Same shit with Ronda Rousey. Active. We had a lot of fighters that were active. And then eventually they lose. They lose these fights. Cerrone was the same fucking way. Angela Hill. A lot of these fighters want to take active. Even fucking Kevin Holland and some other folks. Sometimes you gotta stop, take breaks, relax the body, reset your body, get that shit right, mind right, body right, so you can get back into these fights with full confidence. You know what I mean? Set on whatever you gotta do. Do that shit. But we're gonna see Charles come back. Matthias Gamrot's up next for the fight. Whoever, man. But I look forward to it, to whoever's coming up next. But what's going on for this week? So this week, there's no UFC, right? No UFC. I mentioned PowerSlap is going to be tonight. But LFA is on Friday, right? I think LFA is on Friday. If you got UFC Fight Pass, check that out. Is headlined by a Harris Tuludzik versus Daniel Frunza at welterweight. Frunza 7-2. Harris Tuludzik is 6-1. Co-main event is a dude by the name of Hayward Charles, who's 18-14. Jesus Christ. Versus Mertebek Orolbai. Orolbai. There you go. Ooh. Orolbai. Orolbai is from Kyrgyzstan. Yes. Kyrgyzstan, yes. Of course he's from Kyrgyzstan. That's why I heard the name and I'm like, Jesus. This guy is 5. He got 9 wins by finish and 1 by decision. This is going to be fun. All right. So we got this dude that's going to be out here. AJ Robb, who's 6-2, versus Isaac Thompson, who's 5-1 out of Australia. Cal Machado, who's 16-8, against Ilor Barhertar Ulu, who's 7-1, who's out of Kyrgyzstan as well. Nejra Rep, who's 2-0, versus Shannon Clark, who's 3-0. Okay, now you got the rest of prelim cards. So if you got UFC Fight Pass, check that out. That's Friday at 9, I think it is. 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. No, 10. 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Damn, why did they move this straight to 10 o'clock? LFA used to be at 9 o'clock. Type of shit. I'm sorry. But when shit is changed up weird for me, I got to talk about it. But we will be on for Invicta, because Invicta's going to be on YouTube. Invicta will be on YouTube. Invicta will be on Access TV, I think. But definitely on YouTube. 6 fights. There's a strawweight title on the line. As the defending champion, Danny McCormack will be fighting. This will be her first title defense against Karolina Wojcik. Now, Wojcik tried out for the UFC, actually. So this may be her ticket to getting into the UFC. Her second try here. Wojcik was on the Contender Series a little while back. If I remember, yeah. Last year, she fought Sandra Lovato. And she got the win, but it was by unanimous decision. Didn't quite impress Dana. And also she's, you know what I mean? The style just didn't impress him much. He said she needed to do more to try to get these wins. But so Shorty went. She went to Invicta. She got the developmental Shannon Knapp because Shannon Knapp, Dana, they're cool peoples. Put her on there. She beat Gloria DePaula. Not quite a big deal. DePaula doesn't have no takedown defense, so that was like an easy win there. Then she fought Velasca Machado. Machado ate her up on the feet, respectfully. Defended the takedowns, ate her up on the feet. But then she came back and she beat Ediana Silva by a split decision. That fight was pretty good. It was the takedowns versus the stand-up, a little bit of mix of on both sides. So she got this opportunity to fight for the title. If she wins, depending on how she wins, she could defend once or twice, maybe get the call up. If not, Danny's gonna hold this title for a while until she gets the call up. But with that said, we have a couple strawweight fights here. Bantamweight fight, a flyweight fight here as well, and a featherweight fight. We got Maria Durjic, who's 2-1, versus Fernanda Araujo, who's 2-3. Julia Dorney, who's 2-1 out of Germany, versus Riley Martinez, who's 2-0 at featherweight. Hillary Rose, who's been a standout in the regional circuit, CFFC, LFA. She's fought. I think she's fought on Shamrock. She's fought on Invicta. No. I don't think she's fought on Invicta before. She's fought in a lot of different places. Oh yeah, she's fought Contender Series as well. She's fighting a 3-2 fighter by the name of Andrea Amaro. At strawweight, Hillary's more of the stand-up, the boxer. Got a little bit of jiu-jitsu, not quite strong wrestling-wise. Amaro seems to be a good stand-up fighter. Got a little bit of a grappling ability. We'll see what happens there. We got D. Begley, who's out of, I think Begley's out of SBG. I could be wrong, but no, I'm right. SBG. Yeah, man. She's all right. She's been stopped by strikes before. In her 2 losses. She'll be fighting Bellator veteran Christina Williams, 6-4, the long in this flyweight fight. Now Christina Williams fought for the title. I think she's challenged for the title before or been on the cusp, but it's fought a good level of competition in her career. She's got some good wins in her career. Also, she beat Heather Hardy, if I remember that one time. Jesus Christ. But yeah, she's a long, rangy fighter, good kickboxing skills. When she goes for the kill, man, does she go for the kill. But that's been her issue a little bit. Last couple fights, she's been, some fights in her career, she's been a little timid to pull the trigger. But, she's being Emily Ducote in her career. She beat Bruna Ellen. She did have she lost to the former champ, Juliana Velasquez, in Bellator, and kickboxing. One of the best kickboxers, Denise Kielholtz. But, yeah, she had a good 3-fight win when she beat Helen Lucero, Fiore Hani, and Miana Perosin. Actually, finishing one of those, Perosin. But she lost to Katlyn Souza. Her last fight. It's a little bit in that grappling aspect. A little striking in the grappling aspects. But, yeah, we'll see how she does here. And then Velasca Machado, who's 12-4, will be fighting Kalindra Faria. Now, Faria is 19-9. And she's been in the game for quite a bit. She kind of look like a zombie. She got 13 wins by finish. She's been finished 5 times. but she got 13 wins by finish, 7 by KO TKO, 6 by submission. Has been stopped by strikes once, submitted 4 times, 6 wins by decision before losses by decision. And she's been hopping on wins and losses for quite some time. But she's fought some pretty good names in women's MMA as far as the division goes. But Velasquez Machado, first of all, Velasquez Machado's out of Brazil. She pretty fine. But she's no nonsense, man. She got 5 wins by finish, 7 by decisions, only lost 4. Her losses are by decision. So, she lost to the McCormack, but before that, she was on a 5-fight win streak, being Carolina Wojcik, Yanni Silva, Liz Tracy, the grappling beast Liz Tracy, Janelis Moraes. She did lose to Piera Rodriguez, but she's fought some Suarez, Monique Adjiani, Julia Palastri. Yeah, man. She's fought some chicks, man. But she got good Muay Thai striking skills, good takedown defense. Could put some jiu-jitsu on you if she wants to, but likes to striking, man. But it's a good fight, though. But that main event, though, Danny McCormack, SBG, that girl tough. She put some striking and she'll put some wrestling on you, boy. Ooh, she put some wrestling. Tough. She's to win that title, she was in a dog fight, man. Dog fight. She got in the face of Machado, came in, took the punch, took the strikes, got bloodied up, threw right back, kept constant pressure, constant takedowns, just was relentless. And that's the interesting thing about it between these two fighters here. Between Wojcik and McCormack, they have almost a similar style. It's just that Wojcik's a little younger. McCormack, I think, has the better striking of the two. Wojcik is a little bit more of the harder wrestler of the two. But McCormack has a style that could break opponent when she applies it thoroughly. And, man, this shit is going to be dope. So check this out, man. All women's MMA and Invicta Fighting Championships. I love it. So go watch that, man. And, we got history. History to be made as well on Friday. So I'm trying to watch this in Invicta. Hold on, let me see what time this Invicta's card starts. We didn't talk about that. Yeah, 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock is the Invicta card. Because once that finishes, I'm trying to teleport right to the zone because MVP Promotions is bringing us some boxing as Amanda Serrano defends the IBF, WBO, and WBA female featherweight titles against Danila Ramos in the main event of this card. Why is it a big deal? Because Jesus Christ, it is the first female boxing fight, 12 3-minute rounds. The first in women's boxing history. Let's go. Now, the card is not bad. There's some good names, for the promotion, of course. A lot of Latin names out here. So, on the co-main, they got Herman Marquez, who's 47-10-2 versus Antonio Vargas, who's 16-1. Not that Vargas. At 118. Alexander Rios Vega, who's 7-0, will be fighting Benigno Aguilar at 135. That's super lightweight. The Amazon, Van Houter, who's 4-0, will be fighting Fis Anas, who's 4-0. That's at light heavyweight. Crystal Rosado Ortiz will be fighting Kata Pop. A strawweight, I think. No, I think. I might be wrong. Damien Lescale, who's 5. Yeah, Lescalle, who's 5-0 out of Cuba, right? Yeah. We'll be fighting Ray Barlow at welterweight. Yuri Cedeno, who's out of DR, 6-0. We'll be fighting Diane Despestre, who's 2-0. That's going to be at middleweight. And then super middleweight opener will be Angel Chavez, who's 8-0, versus Cladan Janjani, who's 36-6. Jesus fucking 36-16. God damn. Where are you going with that? But yeah, man, Ramos is 12-2. Fighting Serrano, who's 45-2-1. Serrano just coming off that fight against Heather Hardy, while Ramos is coming off her fight against Brenda Cabajal, which was just in August. So, boy, oh boy. We're going to see a little sexy Rican Amanda Serrano. Amanda Serrano be talking crazy, but I like her, though. She cute. But yeah, man. And she's from New York, yo. She's from New York. She's from Brooklyn, though. But I don't fuck with Brooklyn. Brooklyn is, but she cool, though. She cool. But I look forward to that, man. I look forward to it. History being made. Check that out, though, for real. And the last thing we need to talk about. Do we have to talk about it? Yeah, we got to talk about it. On Saturday, I look forward to it, and we will be here on OK Live. Find my account, download OK Live, and then look for Mr. B, please. On Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern, that's 11 a.m. Pacific, the card will start. Tyson Fury, Francis Ngannou, part of Queensberry Promotions in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, will be facing each other in this exhibition fight, because it was supposed to be a title fight. Now it's an exhibition. It is an exhibition bout. Now this has potential to be really good, or be like not last week, but the weekend before's Misfits card. You know, that one with Logan and Dylan and KSI and bum-ass Tommy Fury? Yeah, that one. Yep. It has potential to be like that, but as I mentioned, 2 heavyweight men. One of the best in boxing in the heavyweight division versus one of the best in MMA in the heavyweight division. But the MMA man is trying his luck at boxing here. First somewhat pro fight. Tyson Fury. This is his warm-up fight before the potential December brawl takes place for all the belts, the undisputed. We're going to see how it goes. But this card, pretty damn good card. Jack McGann of 8-0 fights Alcibiade Duran, who's 12-3 in super welterweight. Moses Itoma, who's 5-0, will be fighting Isvan Bernath. They don't mention a weight class for this fight here, but I will pick it up real fast. No, they don't. What the fuck? If I have to look, this is probably like a middleweight or some more fight. Arslanbek Makhmudov will be fighting Junior Anthony Wright. That's a heavyweight fight, right? Arslanbek fought a heavyweight, yeah. Yeah, see? Don't fuck with me. That's a heavyweight fight. Arslanbek Makhmudov, who's 17-0, yeah. And they don't mention the weight class on this shit. But the majority of these guys are heavyweights. So, except for that one fight. But Makhmudov fights Junior Anthony Wright, who's 24-1. 24-1. Carlos Takam, who's 47-1, out of France, will be fighting Martin Bacoli out of the who's 19-1. Bacol out of the District of the Congo. I remember that flag. Haha. Joseph Parker, my dude out of Australia. Man, my dude needs a win. He's fighting Simon Keane out of Canada. 23-1. I love Parker because Parker will move, man. Yeah, he got to continue his run, though. Joe Joyce knocked him out. Jack Massey, it's not a big win. Opelu, he stopped Opelu in the first round. Good job. But you got to get back on the ladder, man. There's a Simon Keane. Fabio Wardley, 16-0, who's been pretty good in the UK scene. Fighting David Adelaide, who's 12-0, out of the damn scene, for the British heavyweight title. Good co-main event. I look forward to it. Wardley's been pretty damn good. He's made quite some noise. UK prospects stand up. They've been looking pretty damn good. That's why I say we need more of the US and international prospects to fight each other. We need more of that. To test where we at, you know? Mofos, both these guys have got a lot of damn KOs in their belt. And this is gonna be a hell of a bout for the British fans, man. But it's in Saudi Arabia. That's the thing, though. But big props, everybody's gonna go get their money. I'm thinking 8 figures for both these guys. Yeah, I'm looking at 8 figures for both these guys. For both Ngannou. Ngannou wanted to chase his dreams. Mission accomplished. He left the UFC. They thought he wasn't going to be able to get what he needed to get. Not only did he manage to sign to a MMA promotion, he managed to get some leverage in that promotion. He's able to get this boxing in before he goes to fight MMA again. Bro, big props to him. Now we just got to see if everything goes smoothly. No hinky-dinky fight. A straightforward fight, whether if it's exhibition, is a good fight. You know what I mean? And just let things be. I'm really excited for it. I'm excited to see how he does. The promotion for this stuff, the press conferences have been very, very good. Just joking alongside both these guys, seriousness. But it's just been the questionable, this was a title defense. It's not a title defense. It's an exhibition. What is it exactly? And while, MMA fans will look at it and be like, yo, we seen Ngannou do his, achieve his dreams. Yeah. For the boxing fans, it's like, yo, Tyson Fury, man, what the fuck? You're supposed to be fighting somebody already, and you're doing this. You know what I mean? And if Tyson Fury gets knocked out, it'll be crazy. If Ngannou gets knocked out, it'll be crazy. But respectfully, they're gonna go back to their sport and do what they do in their sport, in their respective sport. I just hope the fight goes well and there's not another Misfits type ridiculous spin and shit. That's all. Other than that, look forward to Saturday. I gotta cook on Saturday, so I'll do that after. I have a lot of time to stream. I'll take my naps and all that stuff. Yeah, I'll be good. But yeah, that's it, man. So no MMA, but we got a lot of other things to do. I'm gonna try to stream something tomorrow. We'll look at last week. No, not last week's fight. The fight before that. I'll stream the. Oh shit! How I mentally forgot what the hell I was gonna say. I was gonna stream the fight between Edson Barboza and Sadiq Yusuf. That fight night card I'm gonna stream on OK Live. Um and yeah, will I stream PowerSlap? I don't know. I was thinking about either streaming it or get my friend and we would do a watch along. So one of those two things will probably happen on here. Um, if not, then we'll see. But watch PowerSlap tonight on Rumble. I'll probably stream it. I'll probably not. But catch PowerSlap. Invicta Friday. I'll try to stream something tomorrow. I'll hopefully be on for Late Night Parent with Ted Hicks, Tony D, and Brian. TS Cattle Skull. Saturday, boxing. Oh yeah, we're gonna fit in two things because we gotta fit in Victor and then the Serrano fight. But that's it, man. I'm going. This is your boy Mr. B. This is the another episode done of the B sides of the fight game. Catch me on Twitter, now known as X. On New Year's, same B at Mr. B, MISTERB 1986. Drop me a DM or something like that, man. I'm chilling, just waiting for them. If not, catch me on OK Live at Mr. B, MISTERB. I got a picture of Laura Sanko as my profile pic. Come through, man. Check what I'm doing. And that's it. I'm gone. You guys, enjoy the rest of your week. Have a good weekend. See you when I see you. Oh, yeah. And have a good Halloween, man. Peace.